Hello, my name is Michael Point, and it's official. I am running for Congress in District 2 of Washington State for the second time, and again as an independent. The filing deadline ended a few hours ago, and there are 3 of us who are running. Myself, again as an independent, a Republican from Marysville, BJ Goyette. I hope I'm saying that right, BJ. If I mangled your name, I'm sorry. And Rick Larsen, the 13-and-a-half-year incumbent, who is a Democrat. The first thing I did after I saw that the deadline has passed was to email BJ and congratulate him on showing this courage to step forward and participate in our democracy. It's a very daunting task to put yourself out there to run for office, especially in these tough economic times. So I applaud him for that. I also asked BJ if he would be willing to participate in a debate, and he said yes. So we will have a debate prior to the primary. We just have to work out the logistics to make sure that, of course, we both have to be available to have a debate. That also brings me to the next question is, what about Rick Larsen? Rick Larsen was not available for a debate prior to the primary the last time. Or I'm not sure about before that, but he wasn't last time. And that's a shame, because that really doesn't help democracy any. The people need to see who's running for office and what positions they take and what they stand for. And by having only certain people participate in a debate, they don't really get the whole picture. Rick Larsen, I feel, was playing the political game of playing it safe, thereby avoiding having to take on several different opposition candidates and putting himself into a position where he might make himself look bad. And given the lackluster performance of his last term, there were a lot of reasons why he would look bad. So depending on his incumbency to carry him through, Rick Larsen decided to take a step back and wait to see who was left standing after the dust cleared. And again, that's not really democracy. I don't think it's really fair for the people who voted for and against him. In fact, I feel the people who voted for Rick Larsen would appreciate the fact that he had participated in such a debate. So I guess what I'm saying is, how about it, Rick? Are you willing to step forward and participate in the debate prior to the primary this time with BJ and myself? Show the people who you want to support you that you're willing to put yourself out there to answer the tough questions put to you by the other candidates. So that aside, let me talk a little bit about my campaign. I'm excited. I have a lot more support this time than I did last time. I've made a lot more friends on the left and the right. And speaking of that, let me just announce right here that I'm not running to represent somebody whose affiliation starts with a D or affiliation starts with an R, or any variation thereof. I'm here to represent all the constituents of District 2. Clearly, I'm not going to agree with everybody on everything. There's some people I will agree with more times than not, and there's others I will agree with from time to time. But the point is, I'm not just going to out of hand dismiss a whole group of voters simply because I don't like their ideology. That's not what it's about for me. That's why I'm running as an independent. I want to run on the issues. I want to get involved with the constituents. I want to understand what they're thinking and why they're thinking it, as much as I think they want to understand my thinking and why I'm thinking it. You know, I'm not here to fool anybody. I'm here to work with everybody to get done what needs to get done in our district, for the betterment of the district, for the betterment of all of us, for the betterment of our country. We have to stop playing these Democrat and Republican games. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sick of it. And I think that is the overwhelming reason that I did run, is because I'm just sick of it. And I'm tired of waiting around for hope and change to come. You know, we have to decide that we are the hope and change that we've been waiting for. Perfect example is Boeing. Rick Larsen sold out the workers at Boeing. There's no other way to say it. And that's a crying shame. And I would be embarrassed if I was him to even seek another term in office. A lot of people lost hundreds of thousands of dollars because of his pushing for them to accept a substandard contract. Something that shouldn't even happen because he had no business sticking his nose in it as did several other politicians. All right? So I find it very hypocritical that Rick Larson and these other politicians can stand there and say they represent the people doing what they did. And that's why I'm wearing this shirt. Because I believe that the workers did get betrayed by a number of different entities in that contract negotiation. And sadly, it's a trend that's happening to a lot of unions and to a lot of non-union working people in our country. And it has to end. There's a lot of hard work ahead of us. I look forward to it, and I'm very optimistic about it. You know, if we can get through and win this election, I'll be even more optimistic because we have a lot of work to do, and getting through the election and winning this election is a good start towards accomplishing some of the daunting tasks that we have before us. We have before us. Notice I said that, we, okay? So I'll have more videos. You'll be seeing leaflets. I'll be, you know, oh, I almost forgot. If you want to meet with me, contact me. Go to my website, my Facebook page. Call my voicemail, I'll get back to you, we'll set up a meeting. The more people I can meet in one place, the easier it is to get the message out, okay? So if you really want to help make a change and help participate in this campaign, give me a call. You all have a good night, and tomorrow's another day, and hopefully it's a day on the road to a much better tomorrow, okay? Thank you very much.